all right. Billy D, how you doing? How was your evening, I suppose, coming along? Lost streak twice and crashed 3 times in the last hour and 45 minutes, so might have an early night and call it a day for Rita. Very good. Very good. All right, so we got the music going. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, I think I'm going to do the Dance Off RL Arena Challenge ideally Saturday, but I plan to do it over 2 days just because, well, I don't care for longer fights. So I'm going to try to get as much arena done today as I can between today and tomorrow so that Saturday I've got nothing but time. So, yeah, let's get to it. So that's partly why I am streaming, well, later than I guess I normally would, but actually normally I wouldn't be streaming at this kind of time at all, even if I had been doing the arena, but I figured, hey, why not? Well, let's see who's around and share the struggle with them. So we got the 6 stars done. We got both the Summoner Trials and the basics started, so let's finish off as much as we can with the Summoner Trials. We'll run all of the 6 stars. Should end up around 4 million. A little bit more than 3, 4 for a little bit more than 3 for sure, and probably close to 4. So let's get this party going. Let's get her going indeed. Yeah, we just barely got the streak going for the basics, so we're gonna have a couple of these Thanos and Kang teams to put up with for a bit, and then we'll get into the normal opponents. I used up my energy that I had for AQ. Oh, I might have one more, so I might just move up one more spot actually. Won't do the fight yet because I'll wait until I have full or close to full energy and then do a bunch of fights at once. Parasite, what is Shakalaka? How's your evening coming along? And also part of the reason I want to stream now is I know Lefty will be live in about an hour and a half or so. And he's raided me a couple times in the last little while, so I wanted to get on so that I would be done while he's about to start so I could raid him back finally. And also, I got a bunch of arena I want to get done in the next day in a bit. JJ, how you doing? How are you doing? Did I really? But you knew who I meant though, right? And that's what matters. I also had... I actually don't know how long this was the case, but for my side questing thumbnail, that was misspelled. It had 2 eyes in it. And at least for a month, that would have been the case. But maybe longer. And I just randomly noticed that the other day. Today might not be available. Too tired. Was shifting most of the stuff today from... Oh! Wait. Oh yeah, you moved Sunday, right? How did it go? Well, other than being left tired, but I think that would have been expected though, right? Let me see what I have. The Sauron name as... Oh, okay, yeah. I can put a U in there, I suppose, eh? But, again, I think people would get the meaning. Actually, if anything, leave it misspelled, because probably have people come by and be like, hey, you misspelled it. There we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah. So you survived the drive, did you, Parasite? You lived to tell the story of it afterward, eh? You know, and I was thinking actually maybe of streaming the Star-Lord Arena Challenge, but one, I don't play well enough to begin with. Two, if I'm streaming, I'm going to play worse. But also three, like I would do a fight and then need like 10, 20 minutes. So streaming that wouldn't work too well. But actually the playing not well, using resources, I'm sure people would love to see that. But yeah. No, I think, I don't know, maybe the Star-Lord one, 4 to 6 hours? So it'd probably take me about 8 hours in total. Ooh, I wasn't watching that at all. Okay. And well, I suppose it really doesn't matter if he threw his special. Oh, damn. Yeah. Ooh, got lucky. Got lucky. We're moving Sunday, so the major stuff we passed. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's to come this Sunday. Yeah. So will your stuff arrive before you, or will the movers be there after you've gotten there? You know, that Code D stuff, I don't know, man. I don't even think that's leaks. I honestly think that's, I think there's somebody within Kabam providing that information, which I guess maybe that'd still be a leak. Well, yeah, I guess a leak would be coming from within, actually. A hack would be if somebody external to the company got the info, so. Yeah, it should be fine. But I don't know if that gives any kind of indication when 7.4 is going to drop. I mean, if there's actual gameplay of the final fight, it would suggest that, you know, to be able to do the final fight should be just around the corner. And I mean, it feels like we've been lacking content for quite some time, so they're kind of overdue. We'll reach there a day before we go in. Okay. So will they unpack it and like leave the stuff in the house then, or? I think it's someone in their offices with the Russian factor of CCP or something like that. I mean, it could be intentional from their part, right? Get information that, you know, we think isn't supposed to be out there, get a little bit of hype going kind of thing. Because then I guess they could say, oh yeah, we didn't release that information, you know, earlier than need be. But like text information I could kind of see, but like actual video gameplay, like that wouldn't, yeah, that's got to be kind of significant to be able to get that kind of information. But, and the thing is too, if it were information that Kabam didn't want out there, they could easily figure out who it is. Because what they could do is put like that kind of information internally, multiple copies of it. So like one would suggest it's a Kang fight, another would suggest it's like Grandmaster 2 or whatever. And then give people access to certain like certain parts of the information, and then whatever information gets leaked, well, you know, only so many people had access to that. So Supersonic, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So normally I do my walks later in the day. But today I went out for a walk think I left around 9 a.m. I was gone for about an hour, so I was back a little bit after. No, I think I left between 9 and 9:30, and I was back home by 10:30. And it's funny because, like, I know getting active earlier in the day, you're more energetic for the rest of the day. But man, I'm wired right now. But yeah, when I was on my health craze years ago, I'd be up at 6 in the morning and I was on the treadmill for about 45 minutes. In the summers, I'd go outside for a jog or a walk. In the winters, which, well, pretty much majority of the time was winter, yeah, it'd be the treadmill. And then pretty much all day, I'd feel energetic after. As opposed to the weekends where I just wake up and, you know, be lazy for a while or whatever, and then all day just feel normal, I guess. So I'm pretty sure that the songs that are playing are ones that I specified on this playlist, but I don't remember hearing any of these that I've heard the last little bit. Sigman, how you doing? I'm doing okay. How's your day coming along? What are you up to? What you got going down? That's my attempt at an Irish accent there, Billy. It's okay if you take offense. I take offense too. Oh, good. Class is just finished. Got to start studying in 15 minutes. This is the life I live. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it should pay off, right? When you find, you know, a profession or job that you really like and, you know, maybe potential to move or, you know, other opportunities open up. So it's a little bit of sacrifice for a short period of time for the greater benefit, I suppose, eh? I can imagine the super buff soul right now, like The Rock, but not so much. Not so much. No, I think the big thing. So I would have been what, about 32, 31, early 30s, and I went for about 3 years. Pretty consistent with like eating well, doing the gym, you know, all that kind of stuff. But the biggest difference that I noticed was the first year. So there was actually a coworker, and he had a place a couple hours from town, and we'd go out there. It was like a cabin or a cottage, so not close to town, so you didn't have electricity, no running water, blah blah blah. So when you get out there, you have to like go to the lake, get water, whatever, right? So before I had really gotten into the whole fitness thing, the first summer I went out with him. Well, there's quite a few of us actually that went out. But yeah, I went to get water and 2 big jugs of water, come back to the cabin, and I was exhausted from, you know, carrying the 2 jugs of water, whatever. Then next year we went out again, same thing. I went and got the water, got back to the cabin, it's like nothing. I was like, holy crap. That more than anything else is where I realized the benefit of, you know, just being healthy and stuff. I've got a question. Do I use a 5-star Science Awakening gem on Void, CapIW, or Spidey 2099? I'm just happy with my 5-star Nexus. Was a pretty good character. Were those the 3 options from the Nexus? So Void and CapIW, you'd want to have high sig to see the biggest benefit to having them awakened. CapIW more so, because the higher the sig for him, it's just going to make him more reliable. Void is going to decrease the amount of time between his Fear of the Void debuffs. Spidey 2099, I'm not too sure. I think he benefits, but I don't know if it's a necessity like it is. I don't know if it's as big of a benefit like it is for Void or CapIW. But I think if I had the SIGs, I would go CapIW. If I didn't have this, and I'm only going for what I know. If I didn't have a ton of SIG stones, I would go for Void. And I think Void and CapIW, Spidey 2099 is good, but I don't know how applicable he is and as wide of situations as Void and CapIW. And I think CapIW might be the most versatile out of any of them. So yeah, if you've got the Sig Stones, I would go CapIW. If you don't have the Sig Stones, I would go Void. And then, like I said, I don't really know enough about Spidey 2099 to really say one way or the other. Relentless, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We could do incursions when I'm done the stream, or when I'm done the arena. If I'm still streaming, can still do it. But I want to get this arena out of the way. But yeah, Sigman, were those the options from the Nexus, or is the Nexus something different? My brother's got those 3 as 5 stars and got a Awakening Gem. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. So if it were me, although the thing is too, Spidey 2099 is the newest of them, so he might be the most relevant. The big thing for Void was the heal reversal, which you've got enough other characters that could kind of do it, and CapIW will kind of do it a little bit as well. But I think Void does it better than CapIW. CapIW does a bunch of stuff. The biggest thing with CapIW is the block proficiency, I think. But yeah, if it were me, I haven't used Void for anything in a long time. I run CapIW on a team quite often. I find him quite useful for CGR. CapIW CGR, and then Captain Marvel, and it allows the buff on CGR to last longer. And then I won't necessarily use CapIW for a ton of fights, but I'll use him for a fight here and there, and he does pretty decently. But yeah, if those were my choices and I had the Sig Stones, I would go CapIW. That is what I would do. Optimus Prime, how you doing? Do you recommend running Kingpin with Suicides and Willpower? I've never really used Kingpin, actually. But if you're running Suicides, you're going to be running Willpower. So really the question would be running Kingpin with Suicides, which... there's no guarantee that he's going to drop off the debuffs, but most likely. So it would be similar to running Hitmonkey, although Hitmonkey you have actual control over it. Kingpin would be random. Yeah, I always run Suicides, so for me, absolutely. But yeah, he's a decent champion for Suicides. Ooh, I don't know if you know of I think the name is Kingslayer MCOC, but he does a lot of, and I really like the style of his best champion tier list kind of thing. It's kind of like a tier list. But there is one, actually after this match, let me just see if I can find it quick. One of the videos where he did of the best suicide friendly champions, and I think Kingpin was pretty high up there. I'll let chat pick my champs. Well, if I have Corvus available, sure, because I could probably get most of it done with Corvus, if I needed to solo things, but without Corvus, probably not. Alright, let me see if I can find Kingslayer's video for the suicide-friendly champions. Slayer, MCOC. Okay. Ooh, I don't even know if that would have been the title. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's actually really old. Oh, wow, I didn't realize. Okay, so there's... Oh, he's done a similar topic several times. So this one here is from a few days ago, the 25 most suicide friendly. And then this is a little bit older, but same idea. There you go. Actually, let me just take a quick look at the most recent one. I want to see who has number one. Probably Diablo, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Omega Red, Corvus, and Diablo. Huh, okay. Yeah, I could definitely see somebody saying Diablo is the best, though. Dr. J, how you doing? I said to him I'd learn to Spidey since Void's been phased out. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Void could still be fun to play and stuff, but it's just that what he brought to the table, other champions will do it, and they'll do other things as well. So yeah, I don't know if I'd put the resources into a champion that's kind of seen their time. Well, I say that, however, if I got Hyperion, I would take him to rank 3 once I had the T5CC. He'd go to rank 2 pretty quick for sure. And so I could see somebody feeling that way about Void. Because I have Kingpin at 5-star R4, no dupe, and I run Suicides and Willpower, and he loses so much health. Yeah, but so that's what I was saying, though, is that it's not guaranteed that he's going to drop. Well, are you using specials a lot? Because if you are, then yeah, you're going to be taking that 5% all the time. But if you're talking about just from the bleed and the poison, then yeah, there's no way to really control that, right? Like sometimes he might shrug them off, other times he might not. The only thing I would say is if you have Nick and DPX, if you run those two, because they have a synergy where you'll drop off, it's going to usually be the bleed, and then you'll heal up a little bit at the beginning of each fight. So even champions who aren't very suicide friendly, that works out pretty decently for them. He also has Mr. Negative, if that changes anything. I don't know anything about Mr. Negative. I'm going to get him on the Mr. Negative. So yeah, I couldn't really say. I know he's kind of unique. But yeah, I couldn't say from first-hand experience there. And even Spidey 2099, I've only used him for one fight so far in particular. Oh, no, I used him for the science quest of the current Cav EQ. And I gotta say, I really liked him there. Spidey 2099 is a champion I do want to use more for sure. An R3 6-star Kingpin, he's good with suicides, but it affects his sustainability. Its regen rate is set at 50%. He would suffer initially from double edge, but in longer fights it won't matter because he'd heal back at that time. Yeah, so he's going to take the bleed damage then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's really not that many champions that I'm super familiar with. I do not use a very large variety of champions at all. And even the ones I do use on a pretty regular basis, there's always stuff I could learn about them too. But I think, other than iHulk is probably the only rank 3 I have who I didn't have a specific use for. I guess Kitty and Hercules as well. But the thing is, with Kitty and Hercules, taking them to rank 3, it makes sense that I wouldn't have any use for them right now, like with everything being done. But I see them being good later on, which was kind of the thing for iHulk as well. Like I used iHulk for the Gauntlet, and I'm still not very good with him. But I figured if we saw something like the Gauntlet again, or those type of fights where he would be good, having him at the rank 3 would probably make up for me being not as good with him. So that was the reason for him going to rank 3. Like there was no specific like, oh, I need him to get a lane, in 7-3 or for AQ or anything like that. So one of my things though for Void is he's a champion that you don't have to rely on specials a ton. But to get the most out of him, you want to. And with suicides, yeah, running champions where you're using specials a ton is not going to be good. But for your question of which science champion, I don't know if you're using suicides. But even so, I would still stick with what I said. If you have the SIGs, go Kappa W. Oh, I don't think an L2 would finish this. Although, I don't know if it would give him... I don't know. Maybe now it would, though. I hope so. Otherwise, this is going to... Okay. Okay. Thanks, everyone, for all the help and all the links. Well, that's what we're here for. Do you think it's doable to complete Act 6 with a R5 Moleman, R4 Diablo, R5 Omega Red, duped, R4 CGR, duped, R4 Kingpin? For Act 6, I mainly relied on Ghost. But, I mean, that was only because I had her and I'm running Suicides and she made stuff so much quicker. But... Omega Red would come in handy. Moleman would come in handy. Diablo could be good for that Mordo fight, actually. Just because of the damage reduction, if anything. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to say... I'm trying to think if there's anything that stands out to me that would be... The one thing that might be problematic could possibly be the Mr. Sinister. I don't know if that's still the same, but you needed to have a poison immune and you had to have a fury. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that would work because you could use Diablo, and then if you have Angela and Heimdall on the team, you could start off with a fury. Omega Red would work well for Crossbones. Anybody would work for the Collector. Moleman, he would probably work for the Kappa W fight. It'd be a bit tricky though, because you'd have to avoid even parrying for a period of time. So I think that fight's still pretty much the same. Even if you ran into problems here and there, overall, those champions would get you through a lot. With Omega Red, though, you'd want him at a high SIG. Actually, a high SIG for Omega Red is more crucial for him than Suicide. Suicides definitely benefit. The big thing with the Suicides for him is just starting off with the bleed, so that the spores, like, there's not a limit of 10, but you can still get that same ability by throwing an L2. It just won't be right away. But the high SIG on him is what really makes the difference. And it doesn't matter if you're running Suicides all the time anyways, but yeah, because it just, when people do talk Omega Red, it's usually that, he has to have Suicides, but he doesn't. It's good for him for sure, but you could absolutely run Omega Red without Suicides, and you would notice a difference, like any champion without. The damage is going to be less, but it's not going to be to the point where you wouldn't want to use them at all. It would just be that you'd be building up. You'd want to always build up to at least your L2. But yeah, I would think that should be a relatively decent team. There might be problems here and there where you might need somebody else, but overall, you should be able to get through a fair bit. Like, buffed Diablo wasn't an option when, buffed Diablo, buffed Moleman, buffed Kingpin, and CGR didn't exist when Act 6 dropped, so, and they're all really good champions. The only thing I would say there, though, is that Kingpin and Moleman, you might be finding, outside of Moleman's crits in Frenzy, they might be kind of redundant. So I don't know if you'd need Kingpin if you've got Moleman. Because I can't think really of anything that Kingpin would do outside of maybe the willpower healing. But then Mole Man, you're never going to have to worry about the bleed and the poison, right? Because that's going to drop off right at the start of the fight all the time. Unless you're fighting a mutant. Okay. Thanks so much. I have Omega at Sig 155 and have units of 1650, and I could farm revives. Fortunately, I don't have any other useful champions. The rest are all meme tier champs. Well, so the big thing for at least completing Act 6 would just be the Thronebreaker title. So, yeah, I would kind of push for that a little bit. But once you've got the Thronebreaker title, I wouldn't be... Like, if you ran into a roadblock, then leave it until you had a better counter. Now, if you were, like, right starting at Act 6, I wouldn't... like. Oh, so if you were starting at 6-4, and you're able to get through majority of the quests, but there was one quest that was difficult, or two, I would say... push through, like use the units to get through there to get to the collector or to the Grandmaster and become Thronebreaker. But if you were just starting at the beginning of Act 6 of 6-1, then no. So yeah, to push to use the units to get through it, I would say it really depends how far in you are already. And then just use, when you've got time, farm up some revives, some health pots. And I'm terrible for farming health pots. And it's really too bad because if I farm health pots, whenever something ends up costing me units, I would still need to revive. But if I had more health pots, I would revive a lot less. Or overall, it would just cost me a lot. But yeah, like Supersonic saying, depends on your skill. Yeah, so that's going to... More than anything, yeah, your ability to play is going to be a factor for sure. And the thing for the Thronebreaker too, it's just the daily Thronebreaker crystal is nice, the discount on halves, and then if you're a spender, then just the offers that are available to you is much better. If you're not a spender, well, then that part of it is not a consideration. Good. I don't see anybody with song requests. What's going on? Get those song requests in there. The information is in the description. I used to have the info pinned as a pinned comment, but I figure I've done that a few times, so I'll just leave it in the description of the stream. That should be enough to figure her out. I think there's about 300 songs to pick from. Or maybe you just like the order the playlist is in and you're content with that. So, Supersonic, do you have homework to do every day? Or is it more just something where if you haven't finished that class, you just get done afterwards? I don't know if you've seen Prop Hop. I would say that I am pretty comparable to him on skill level. Also, I am free to play. Cav, I just want Thronebreaker for that sweet compensation. What's one thing with Prop Hop? He doesn't really do very much gameplay. Yeah, like I think if you see him do any gameplay, it's usually arena, and he doesn't do that very long. Like most of his stuff is information or offer reviews and stuff. Now, on his own, I don't know how much gameplay he does, but just which the same could be said for me because like you won't see very much of my gameplay on stream or in videos or whatever. So it'd be kind of hard to gauge But yeah, if from what you've seen of him, you think you're along those lines, then yeah. And the thing is too, I don't know if he has any footage from any Act 6 stuff. But yeah, if you're looking for examples of gameplay, I think there's a lot of other content creators you could look up information from, and just putting in like MCOC Act 6, you'll find tons of videos. I don't know how often people are explaining nodes or fights or whatever, but at least who they use and what they've done, you'd be able to see. I got a Zoom meeting about an hour, but I know you will still be going. See you in 60. All right, dude. All right. Yeah, we're going to get through all the 5 stars and then probably try to get some more points in Summoner Trials. Today and tomorrow is going to be a lot of arena. And then all day Saturday, all day Sunday would be free. And probably Saturday, mid-Saturday, I should be getting a go at Dance Off Challenge. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do here. I suppose that's what we're going to do. But yeah, so if you're close to Thronebreaker, I think, yeah, push to it. If you're not, like if you're midway coming up on the end of 6-2, I wouldn't rush it too much. But I would think that Hercules and Kitty Pryde would now be what Ghost was for me, where if you have, well, I guess the 3 of those champions, Kitty Pryde, Ghost, Hercules, that will make a lot of Act 6 really, really easy. Well, and for Ghost, it wasn't even that she made it easy, she just made things really fast. Really fast, and then running suicides, you could get so much done. Oh, I ran right into that, didn't I? Ran right into that one too. Holy crap. Well, maybe I should just go for an L3? Yeah, probably. I don't know, maybe I won't get to an L3. Alright, let me see if I can't get an L2 off here. What? Well, that's just... That's not working how I want it to. Okay. There we go. He did himself in. I got lucky. You know what's funny? Colossus for a while there was like the best mutant champion. You really don't hear much of him recently. But I mean, the mutant class is just... I don't know if it was ever at the bottom of the classes, but my goodness, it is definitely at the top now. Yeah, I don't think that somebody could really argue that it isn't the strongest class. I think the only argument now is what's the weakest class, or like second or third, whatever. But I don't think anybody could really make a believable argument that mutant isn't the strongest class in the game currently. And that was slowly happening. That was happening through buffs before Apocalypse. And then after Apocalypse, it's just been the addition of new mutants. Hey, maybe with the addition of Quicksilver to Science, maybe we're going to see Science starting to get some love. No, I know he hasn't officially won yet, but I'm pretty sure that is the way things are going to go. And so when the list of champions first came out, that's what I figured. I figured, okay, it's going to be Quicksilver, and then after they specified that he was going to be science, I'm like, okay, even more so, because if he was going to be like that, it seemed too specific. Like a champion that everybody would assume would be mutant, for them to go and make science, I'm pretty sure they made him science because they realized the science class is lacking, and it's a way to start to prop up the science class. Come on, let's go. Oh, and I also want to use up 1 energy in AQ. Yeah, this lets me do the help request anyway. Well, looks like it's gonna think for a minute here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh damn, I didn't realize I went this long without doing any help requests. Okay. Brian, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Okay. What do you got going down? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Pretty nervous. What are you nervous about? What you nervous about? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, we got him. We got him. Alright, let's get a couple of hits into the block so we get some poisons on him. Anytime today. There we go. Oh dear, we didn't want to get hit by the L1. That was not part of the plan. Ooh. No conversion into neurotoxin. Well, what about now? There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, let's move. Use up 1 energy in AQ. Actually, I guess we could just wait until we're maxed energy. Yeah. Let's keep going on this arena journey. Keep on the journey. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So you didn't say what you're nervous about, Brian? Oh dear. Oh no. See if we're going to be able to heavy her. I guess we don't need to. All right. All right, all right. Let's see if this L1 will finish him off. Oh, I think so. I think so. And then some, eh? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was about to say we're not getting a parry for anything, and then we got one, so he's gonna make me a liar. Really? 1%? Come on, man. 1%, you should just be like, okay, I'm done. I'm going home. Oy. Yeah, I think that's all good. I believe that is what we shall do. Ooh. Oh, wow. And I know we're at a class disadvantage, but my lord. Half my health? Oh, this is probably going to be an A. Oh, no. Ooh, I don't think an L2 is going to finish. Oh, maybe. Okay. It's cutting it close. Wasn't sure that L2 was going to get the job done, but it did. It sure did. Okay, get the stun. Okay, or just get him KO'd. Well, that works just as well. Ooh, okay. There weren't any matchups there that were like screaming out to me to do. Right. Yeah, that's what I get for looking up. Oh! Use your L2. Yep. Alright. Yep. Ooh, okay. Oh crap, I didn't want to get him. I want him to use a special before he got to 30%, but hey, it's all good. It is all good. Now, once I get him close to 18%, should be able to heavy, and I don't need to worry. Shouldn't need to worry about his evades.
We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
Yeah.
I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker.
Do
I killed it,
that
it's
and.
murder. Go crazy.
Well, anybody is going to be metal, eh?
It's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit.
Okay. Alright.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's
Probably
murder,
clear out
go
these,
crazy, berserker.
put in all the help requests, make it a little bit quicker to scroll. Yeah.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder.
Go crazy, berserker.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy.
So if I do a full run, like all 5 stars that I have, it's about 5 million, and I used my lower 5 stars to get the streak going for the featured and then for the basic. So I think it'll be a little over 4 million for what I've got left, which is not too bad. One more run and the basic arena is all done. I think I'll do that tomorrow.
Can I be your superhero? Can I be your superhero?
Mm.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.
I almost took Red Guardian to rank 2 for the final quest for the Summer of Pain, and I ended up using. The reason I was going to take him to rank 2, I think the fight I ended up using Cap IW. I'm really glad I did, because I really don't see a big need for him now that I have Spidey 2099. Like the one thing that made him unique, kind of made him niche, was the not gaining buffs, but Spidey 2099 doesn't gain buffs either, and I think overall Spidey 2099 is probably a better champion, so I got lucky that I didn't use the resources on him, on Red Guardian. Okay. Ooh, snap. I want to keep the armor breaks up to reduce her healing. Oh, well, no, don't need to worry about that. There we go. There we go. Go. Get out of there. Oh, wait, no, I want to see you. There we go. Right. When I get to 3 million, I'm gonna go fill up my water. And we probably only got a little bit more than another million to go. Swap over and do the get some points for summoner trials. Let me see. I should have still quite a few. Yeah, okay. We still got quite a few 5 stars to go through. Not seeing too many like it used to be a while ago where all 3 options Doom was the profile, but not seeing that as frequently anymore. It's often 2, and then there's the 3rd option, which I'll always take the 3rd option because fighting Doom is usually going to be a pretty slow fight. Never mind if he hits you. It's not going to make for a good time at all. Good. I want to push him to the L2. No, I don't need to, I guess. Alright. That will do my L2. Yeah, that bleed isn't going to do enough with him bleeding. Resistant to it. Let me see if I can't evade her L2. I usually just try to avoid it, but let's see. Ooh, damn. I don't want her to get to an L3, that's for sure. Oh, I should have just avoided it. You have returned. Well, welcome back, Brian. And you didn't say what you were nervous about. Man, it'd be nice if it saved your arena teams, so you don't need to select them each time. It just automatically populates. Oh, that would make life too easy, I suppose. Evade police. Police. Oh, well, we won't be able to get the medium in before the heavy, so we'll just go straight to the heavy. Okay, we should, yeah, we got enough now to get the incinerates up. There we go. Okay. So you're a man of few words, Brian. Ooh, none of those do I want. Okay. Yeah, let's do that to mix things up. Mix it up a little bit. Basically, my girlfriend just told me she's furry and wants me to be a furry too. So I'm like, should I be a furry or break up with her? That's why I'm nervous. Okay. Well, I don't think I have an opinion one way or another on that one. Well, do you want to be a furry? Because if you're okay with it, well, then I guess it's not too much of a conundrum, right? But I think that's something that's kind of like a whole lifestyle, right? I don't think I've ever, although maybe, yeah, if you're not in that kind of crowd, you probably wouldn't really see it, because I've never seen, other than like in videos or whatever, but in person, I've never seen that whole subculture kind of thing. Ginger, how you doing? What have you just walked into? I don't. What you just walked into is me going and getting some water. I'll be right back. Okay, and return it I have it. Ginger, what are you up to? What you got going down? It is kind of like a lifestyle, I think, anyways. I'm just going to go with my gut. Yeah, I'm pretty boring, so I'm not too familiar with any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I know there's like a lot of different interests and whatnot out there for sure, but pretty plain. So I would not be too familiar with any of that kind of stuff. Okay. No, let's do something to keep it a little bit interesting. Oh crap, she's gonna go. Yeah, she's gonna have her auto block before. Well, that's gonna take care of that. Yeah, we'll take a hit, but now we should be able to finish her out. Oh snap! Nope. Not really gonna be. Okay, yeah, I got the job done. Okay, it worked. It was all worth it. Okay. There we go. So, as far as going with your gut, does that mean you're going to be getting into the furry lifestyle, or you're going to run for the hills? So, is that something that she's just gotten into, though, or something that she's been into and just you weren't aware? Oh crap! I got hit by his O1. All right. Arachnic, how you doing? They should add a Prof T. Nope. Yep. Oh dear. Don't really want to be fighting Nicholas. It's gonna be. Well, no, if I save up to my L2, get him over to his real phase, we should be able to could get it done pretty quick. Possibly. Right, break up with her. There you go, Brian. Arachnic has spoken. Or typed. Ooh, do any of you watch the Book of Boba Fett? And have you watched The Mandalorian? And then, final question, have you seen the most recent episode of Book of Boba Fett? Give it a try, you might like it. But that's something that, like, it's just... Like, it's not like all the time you're dressed as a furry, right? It would only be, like, for specific occasions or whatever? Or is that, like, if you're a furry, then that's, like, an everyday... No, it's not like an everyday thing, right? Oh, crap. I needed to keep him below. Push him again. Get him out of his unblockable. Okay, yeah, good. Now we need him to use his L2. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid the unblockable now. This might hurt me more than it hurts him. Oh, crap. I was thinking I could take a couple blocked hits, but damn, just one was almost enough. Whew. I watched first season of Mandalorian. Bro, if you become a furry, don't step outside for the sake of other people. Yeah, the second season, actually the final episode of the second season of The Mandalorian was pretty good. And I'm liking the Book of Boba Fett for the most part, but the last episode I thought was really good. I really liked it. Probably the best episode so far. So, Arachnic, are you speaking from experience? I don't know if being a furry is something you could give a try to, because, like, you're going to always have to be dressed up, at least for the, occasions where you're partaking. So that could, be a pretty big investment, right? So unless it's something you're going to, commit to, I don't know if you'd want to incur those initial expenses. Jacob Showers, how you doing? Okay. If I even have thoughts of becoming a fairy, I'm going to jump off a cliff. That bad, is it? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. All I know, I think I've seen like a Comic-Con type thing where you have all the people dressed up as animals. But so yeah, as far as I know, that's it. I don't know if it's. I don't think people go to work like that and stuff, right? But like I said, I'm pretty boring, so I wouldn't know anything about any of that. I'd rather be Nick Fury than a furry. Okay. Oh, let's make sure we've only got 5 stars. There we go. We still got. We still got a few 5 stars to go through. So, Arachnic, did a furry hurt you or something? Because you seem pretty dead set against him. I don't think an L1 would have done him in there. Maybe now, though. Oh! Okay. Ooh, I could have just gone in at him. Oh, you have falter. Okay. Ginger, I like how the furry conversation got you involved and you went back to silence. Piqued your interest for a second, then you're like, okay, I'm gonna go back and hibernate. Yeah. No, I don't think that. No, I wouldn't have been able to finish him there. Oh, big old boot to the face. Okay. I was hoping for some pictures. Need something to keep you warm up in Iceland, do you? Hey, have you seen Vikings? The TV show Vikings, Ginger? If so, what'd you think? I think there's supposed to be a spin-off series. I don't know if it's in the works or it's something that's actually like supposed to be dropping sometime soon though. Boy, wow, none of those do I like. And I don't even like this. Oh dear. This sucks. No, that's probably the better. Well, no, because if I just stay close to her, that's not going to be an issue. This could go very not good. Very not good. Very descriptive, eh? Ooh, yeah, no, an L1 would just... Okay, now an L1 will get her done. Alright. I've only seen a few seasons of it. I get bored watching it after a while. Okay. Okay. Were you here, Ginger, were you here when I was asking about if people have seen Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian? And then if you've seen the... Oh, damn, I didn't realize... Why is his... Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, you know, I just realized it's a falter, not a miss. Crap. Yeah, it's not that he goes invisible. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, we're good. We are good. Good in the hood. Oh, what the hell? I did not see that coming. Oh, that was going so well. Almost had him. I have not seen either of them? Okay. So I don't know if that was just a bad mismatch or... Now let's try another. Because we are getting to the lower 5 stars. I should be able to work all the way down to my bottom 5 stars and be safe, but... Oh yeah, maybe it was just a mismatch. Oh, damn, look at the difference there, eh? 22, and then 41 and 41 for the opponent's team. Jeez. Okay. Definitely gonna have to be on the lookout for the next couple. Yeah, you needed a daredevil. Yeah, in more ways than one. Yeah, but he should have at least sensed it, right? All right. Ooh. Yeah. I would not have been able to finish him off on that combo we were going, so yeah, he would have gotten to an L3. That would have probably been game over. Couldn't have that. Not after the last one. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I was thinking I was going to have a bunch of cosmics at the end, but I would have used them when I was getting the streaks going, so okay. So I have to... Oh, okay. I really need to make sure I'm watching these team rating. Because the first one is decent, but the other ones are like a little less than double my team rating. Ooh. This is like one of the only good... Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Now, what I was going to say. This is like one of the only good counters for Magic. And of course, she's not going to get Limbo. The one time where it'd be good for her to get it, she doesn't get it. Normally you fight Magic and the entire time she's got Limbo. Oh, no! Ooh. Yeah, at least it wasn't a 6-star I lost. That was although, actually, I think I did lose a 6-star when I was running them earlier. Man, every time you lose a 6-star, though, it hurts your soul. At least 60,000 points down the drain. Yeah. You're back? Well, welcome back. How goes the grind? We're getting there. Almost done with the 5 stars. Yeah, I should end up just a little bit over 4 million getting through all the 5 stars. A fair bit of them are on cooldown from getting the streak going in the feature in the basics, so we won't be able to run all 5 stars, but we're getting close to the end. We're running out, and the opponent's team rating all of a sudden took a real jump, but now it looks like it's come back down to reality. Yeah, do that. Wait. I think more than anything, for February, I'm just looking forward to the new intro screen. And it happens every month. Like the first day or 2 days that we see the new title screen, it's like, ooh, that's cool. By the end of the month, it's like, oh my god, I'm so bored of that. It's one way to get the job done. I should have used my L1. That would have finished it. Let's get all these help requests cleared out of here. Get a better idea of how many 5 stars I still have to run. Yeah, it shouldn't be too many more. Come on. Oh dear, might be time for a nap. Oh yeah, we're the light's at the end of the tunnel. Oh yeah, now we're back to this messed up opponent's team ratings. So we got 16, 40, and 42. Jeez. Thank goodness for this team, though. Whoa. Yeah, I think my Altic should be able to finish him. Oh, well, I guess we need to hit him first, though, right? Oh, maybe. Yeah, we're good. We are good in the hood. Oh, damn. Well, let's do it. Oh, maybe. Should have waited for her, No, boy. Need to wait for her indestructible to be done. Okay, there we go. Oh, getting a bit worried there. Here we go with pork chop. Okay. Okay, didn't even need the L2. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Better watch out for that. Okay. All right, 4 million. So, like I said, we'd probably get a little bit above it, and that would be it for the 5 stars. Then I'll do another run tomorrow, and that'll be it for the basic for this session. And a bunch more of Summoner Trials. Although with Summoner Trials, for the most part, I only run about 500,000 points at a time, and then give it a break and whatever, and that's a little bit more than my maxed out 4 stars, but it goes pretty quick. So just running them every couple hours racks up the points pretty fast. Ah. Well, what is the deal with people with limber? My goodness. Ooh, okay. SL2 should do him in. Yeah. Yes, it does. Okay. I did like 2.6 million in Summoner Trials. It took my suicides off, so not a fun time grinding arena, right? Yeah, man. So that's why I'm trying to get as much done as I can today, because I think I'm going to do the dance-off Arena Challenge between Saturday and Sunday. So if I've got most of the arena done by Saturday, I'll do it Saturday. But yeah, I don't like running any arena without suicides active. But if I got Summoner Trials to like 4 million, then I'd do the last 400,000 with them off possibly. Yeah, I might do that. Like get Summoner Trials to 4 million, 3.6, something like that, and then when I want to break from running the Dance Off challenge, just do some arenas for a bit. So you have them off for defense placement? Or are you trying to get through some content and you want them off? I don't mind doing the trials much. Like, for the most part, I'm usually doing them when I'm watching TV. Because if any arena that you could just kind of zone out, that's what it would be. Because if you were to lose your streak, it's not the end of the world. It's pretty quick to get back. It's not like the point difference is a huge amount. So, I was getting through 643. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I may, if 7.4 drops next month, I may be going a fair. Well, I guess it really just going to depend. Ooh, this could suck. What the rewards are like. But if the rewards are looking irresistible, then yeah, I'll probably be going through trying to get exploration done pretty quick. So I might go with suicides off for a while. Well, it would only be on the weekends, though. Uh, 7.4 is going to be after the patch, I feel, in March. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are saying, but with that like footage of the final boss fight, kind of make it seem like it's a little bit closer, possibly. But we should get the patch notes. No, we still have 2 more weeks of the current EQ, don't we? So we don't get the patch for a while yet. So we should have the patch notes by next week, though. There we go. But 7.3 dropped in October. Then we got Variant 8 in November. Let me just see how much longer we have. 12 days. Okay. Yeah, so... yeah, just under 2 weeks, eh? Oy. Ooh, we're almost done with the 5 stars. Okay. Yeah? No. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's do that. 0 new content until next Wednesday. 2 Wednesdays. 2 weeks from yesterday. It's a ways away. Would be a good time for the gauntlet. Yeah. Even a couple weeks ago would have been a good time for the gauntlet. You know, it'd be really interesting when it comes back. So if you've already done it, you can't reclaim the rewards. So people who didn't do it the first time obviously will be getting into it. But I think most of the people who do YouTube who would do that kind of stuff did it then. So I don't know. People would be doing it in game, but I don't know how hyped up it would be because you wouldn't have all the videos and stuff of it. I mean, you could go back and look at the old videos, but for people posting, you know, like all of the different kind of challenges. Oh, that was a bad idea. All the different challenges or whatever from it, you wouldn't really be seeing that fresh. Unless you do have people who, you know, okay, yeah, I'll go in and try a different team than I did last time just for the hell of it. Might have that, but yeah. But this feels almost as bad as the drought between 6-4 and 7-1. That was a long drought. But they did that to themselves, though. Because when they came with that first beta for 7-1, and the reception was not good. They might do a milestone, like do it with just 5 stars, but I don't know, just check 12 days and some change command. It's like, yeah, I know. Slacking on new content? Yeah. Which is kind of interesting because, so when they announced of MCOC being done, like obviously the company knew that long before the announcement. So you would have thought that when they realized that that title was going to be stopped being produced, that they would have shifted resources to this. So you'd think that we should already be seeing the impact of that, unless maybe they aren't shifting the resources from MCOC to MCOC. Maybe they're just going to leave MCOC as is and move on to something completely new, or just be like, well, you know, if you were working in MCOC, it was nice knowing you. Oh, crap. This is going to be a build up to an L2 at least. Probably maybe an L3. Wait for no armors and go for an L3. Wanted to use the L2 there, but so much damage lost because of those armor ups. Alright, let's see if we can't get it here. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, the difference of 600,000 between having all my 5 stars and then the ones that and not having the ones that I use to get the basic and feature streaks going. Okay. Yeah, I would think also too we should see volume 2 of the Karina challenges. Maybe by the summer. Late spring, early summer. Ooh, okay. Ooh, crap. Yeah, I need to watch out for those incinerates. Oh, man, it doesn't take any time for the temperature for him to go back up. My lord. Okay. But next month the event is going to be the envelope thing, like a mini gifting event. I feel with the money lost, they took in the opportunity to exploit whales. They will be thirsty after the lack of good rewards this month. Yeah, and Yeah, normally the Lunar New Year thing isn't anything too significant, but yeah, I could see it being something more substantial this year. Yeah, it's kind of too bad that, because like one thing with the gifting event, right? It's kind of a shift from, rather than presenting gameplay to entice you to spend to get through it, it's just like, oh, here's the items, just buy the items. Because yeah, we could absolutely see them moving to that more so, right? Where the gameplay doesn't give you much; it's all buy what you want. And I mean, if people are doing like paying for what they want, great for the company. But as an interesting game, yeah, it's kind of going to leave the game really lacking. Mammo's plan, always, we just don't really know the inner workings of their marketing strategy, but I'm starting to figure out after 3 years of playing. I don't know if they have much of a plan, dude. I honestly don't know if they have much of a plan at all. I thought the lunar event started next week, but next week would be February, though. Right? Let's see. So Monday is the 31st. Yeah. So if it started Monday, that's the last day of January. Anything after that would be February. Wait. Yeah. Because today's the 27th. So yeah, it would probably either go live Monday or Wednesday. So one thing, though, as far as Kabam having a plan, in I think it was Comic-Con 2018, maybe? I think it was 2018. And I don't remember, maybe it was Dave. Somebody was interviewing one of the devs, and they're like, oh, whatever, how long do you expect the game to go for? Obviously, they're not going to be like, oh, yeah, we think another 2. Anyways, so they said they had plans for the game up until 2023. Yeah, so it was 2018 because they said they had plans for another 5 years for the game. Then, when that last roadmap, when they were celebrating the 6-year anniversary, 6-year or 7-year anniversary, they were like, adheres to another 6, whatever the amount of years was. And I'm like, no, they really don't intend. Like, if the game is still making money, probably. But they're not going to say, yeah, we expect the game to be here for another 5 years. And that be the truth, right? That wouldn't make any sense. So they're going to say 5 years, expecting to be like 2 or 3. So I'm honestly, I could see Act 7-4 being like the last. Like it could be a while. Well, maybe with MCOC failing, that could change things actually. Yeah, because this, like, I think they wanted MCOC to replace MCOC. But now seeing that's not going to happen, they might have to, quadruple their efforts at MCOC. Actually, that's when it usually starts. I bet they will just have overlapping side events for a week. Oh yeah, they could do that. And I don't know, because the Lunar New Year there's no specific date for it. But I think. Yeah, I'm not sure if it usually starts in-game when actual Lunar New Year starts for China, or if it is a specific... Yeah, it might just be whenever the February patch drops for the game. All right, so this will be this will be the last match here. Then, let's go see if Lefty is got things going. Like I said earlier, I kind of wanted to stream around this kind of time so that when I was done, he would be starting, because he's raided me several times in the last little while, so it's time I return the favor. And it's also time that I frickin' get... Oh, don't... Okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought that wasn't gonna... I wasn't gonna get through it. Give me an hour. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from the game. after the stream. So yeah, give me about an hour. I'll just send you a message. Boy. Okay. Boy, he seems to be. Ooh-wee. This might have been a really bad. Okay, no, it's okay. Okay, cool. So I need to burn up a bit of energy, probably do some auto fighting, and then yeah, I'll do a couple fights for AQ. Get something to eat, and then yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord shortly. But before we call that a stream, let's head on over to Mr. Lefty with the usual hashtag, and there is his URL. So anybody on the Twitch side of things, feel free to follow the URL and head on over to Lefty on YouTube and say hello. But yeah, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.